finally time to film one of my favorite videos, and that is monthly favorites. I love filming these and sharing with you guys all the things that I loved in the month, so stay tuned to see what I loved in May. Hello everyone, it is Samantha and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope you are excited about today's video because I know I am, and that is my monthly favorites. I'm going to share with you guys the things that I enjoyed in May, so shall we see what those are? I already know, but you don't, but you soon will. The first thing I want to talk about that I loved in May was my favorite books from May. I have two, they're from the same series, and if you saw my May wrap-up, then you will know I am in love with this series, and that is the Greatcoat Series by Sebastian de Castell. So far, the first three books are out. I need to pick up the third book still. At the time of filming, it actually comes out in 2 days, but by the time this goes up, it'll be out. But these books are The Traitor's Blade and The Knight's Shadow, and I cannot sing these books' praises enough. It is kind of like The Three Musketeers meets The Lives of Locke Lamora. It is full of a lot of humor. It's full of some swashbuckling moments. I love the characters. Has great writing, great plot development. I just love everything about the series. Like, it is so good. It follows our three characters of Falcio, Brasti, and Kest, and they are three of the king's greatcoats. The greatcoats were kind of like the king's lawbringers. They were there to protect the king and protect the kingdom and to bring justice to the land, to peasants and nobles alike. And one day the king is killed by all of his dukes, and basically the greatcoats are exiled. But before the king is killed, he imparts specific instructions to each of his 144 greatcoats, and they have to kind of set forth and kind of fulfill their promise to the king and to kind of unite the land once again, because it's kind of falling apart at this point. And it is so good, guys, so good. I love them so much. Plus the covers are like bang on. Look at these covers. I don't even know what bang on means, and I just said it, but that's okay. I feel like it fits. But look at them, they're so cool. Oh, I love them so much. I didn't want them to end, so I cannot wait to read book 3. Moving on to mugs. As you guys know, I have a mug addiction. I got 2 new ones this month. One was a couple of days ago, but it was at the end of May, so I'm going to count it. The first one, though, was one that I picked up myself, and that is this one that says Dream Big, and it has a little sparkly star, and I don't know why I'm talking like that, but oh well, let's blame it on coffee. I really like this mug. It's a perfect size. It's nice and big, and I don't know, I just like it. Dream big. I like the stars. I like things with stars on them, so this is a nice fun one. I have it sitting on my dresser next to my Barnes & Noble Classics books, and it seems to fit very well between the two. I don't know why, but I feel like it does. The next one is actually one that my sister surprised me with, and it is this Jane Austen mug that I've actually been eyeing for a long time, and then she surprised me with it, so I'm very excited. So it has Jane Austen on the front, and then it has various quotes from all of her books, and again, this one is also a good size, and I just like it a lot. It kind of reminds me of fall. I think it's the colors, so this is definitely going to be a good fall cozy mug, though I've actually been using it a lot already because how can I not? Moving into beauty fashion items, I have several that I enjoyed this month. The first one is actually the lip color that I'm wearing right here, and it is this L'Oreal Glossy Lip Balm, and it is in the color Pink Me Up, but I kind of like that it's a nice bright pink color, and I think it's just kind of a fun color, especially for summer, and it goes on really nice and it feels good. It doesn't feel heavy on my lips. It feels like I'm wearing like a lip balm, so that's really nice. But I really like this color, and I think at some point I want to kind of branch out and get some more fun colors because it's kind of fun. The next thing I got is probably one of my favorite beauty items from this month, and it is this Bobbi Brown highlighter in the color Pink Glow. I ran out of my old highlighter, and I'm near Sephora now, so I decided to go in there, and I discovered this, and I love it so much. This is like the best highlighter I have ever worn, and the color is gorgeous. It's like this pinky white creamy color, and I absolutely love it. It goes on so nice, and it looks so good. I love it. This is my new favorite highlighter. It's a little on the spendy side. It's like 46, but I can already tell it's going to last a long time. And I really recommend it. It's the best highlighter I have used so far. The next two are nail polishes, and they're actually surprisingly close in color, but they do not look the same when they're on. The first one is this Formula X nail polish in the color Prism, and it is kind of this teal color right here, and it goes on very shimmery, and I just really enjoy it, and my camera isn't focusing, so my apologies. But it's a really lovely color, and I am absolutely in love with this shade for summer. And then the next one that I got is kind of similar, but kind of not, is an Essie shade from their new 2016 summer collection, and it is in the color Viva Antigua, and it is kind of the same teal green color, except it has these gold glitter flakes in it, and it looks so pretty when it's on. I was actually wearing it last week, but came off. But I really, really like this color. I might like it a little bit more than this one, but these are both going to be my 2 summer go-to nail colors, I think. Plus, I just love teal. It's one of my favorite colors, so there's that too. The last 2 beauty items I have to share are from Lush, and they're 2 Lush bath bombs. I decided to try some new ones. I used one yesterday, which was Honeybee, which was so good. It felt so nice and it smelled really good. It had a kind of a fresh lemony scent. And then I got this one, which is Guardian of the Forest, I think. And it smells really good and fresh, and it's just pretty green, and I think it's just going to be really, really pretty once it's in the water. And the next one is Dragon's Egg, which I kind of got just because of the name, because I like dragons. And this one also smells really good. It kind of has like a sorbet, lemon sorbet kind of a scent, and it just looks kind of pretty. It's pastel-y, so I think this one's going to look pretty in the water as well. So I'm excited to try this one out. Yes. The next one isn't really beauty related, but it is kind of fashion-y a little bit, and it's actually pajamas. I love pajamas. I'm kind of obsessed with them, and I have a hard time when I see one that I like exerting self-control and not getting them. And I kind of needed some new summer ones, and I found these, and I absolutely love them. And it is this super cute coffee pajama set. So the shirt says coffee is my BFF, which, let's be real here, it kind of is. And then the shorts are these, and they're pink, little light pink, which I don't really usually like pink, but I like this shade. I like lighter pinks. And it has these little cute coffee cups with hearts on them, and I am just, it's so comfortable. These are like my favorite summer pajamas now. I absolutely love this pair of pajamas. The next thing I want to talk about is food, and I have one food related item, and of course it's candy, and it is these Lancaster vanilla and caramel soft cream caramels. I like soft caramels. I don't like it when it's super chewy because I have a hard time chewing it, especially if it has some dental work, but these are pretty soft and they're really, really good, and I like the mixture of vanilla and caramel, so these have kind of been my addiction this past month. I have 2 music-related items I want to mention this month. The first one is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides soundtrack. I actually have all the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtracks, but I forgot about the 4th Pirates of the Caribbean movie, so I purchased it this past month, and I'm really, really liking it. Definitely really love this soundtrack, especially towards the end. They have like 6 tracks that have been remixed by DJs, so they have like a good beat to them, and I really like them. And I actually listened to it a lot while reading these 2 books, and the soundtrack fit these books perfectly, which I love it when that happens. So I've been really enjoying the mix of those 2. And then the other music related thing I wanted to mention is David Garrett's new album that I also forgot to buy months ago. And that is David Garrett Explosive. I love David Garrett. He's one of my favorite violinists. He typically will take rock songs and kind of play a rocked out version on the violin, and I love him. He's actually the fastest violinist in the world right now, and he originally studied under Itzhak Perlman, who was one of the other fastest violinists in the world. So I love David Garrett's music so much. It has really good beats, also really good reading music, and I really enjoyed this soundtrack as well. The last thing I want to mention is a video game, and that is Natsume's Harvest Moon app that they came out with in January that I didn't know about until this month. Apparently Natsume released a Harvest Moon game for Android and Apple users, iOS users, and it's an app. It's $10, and I've been playing it. So far, it's not my favorite Harvest Moon game, but it's pretty enjoyable, and I like being able to have a Harvest Moon game on my phone because it's one of my favorite games, like since I was a kid. I love Harvest Moon. It still has some glitches I think that they need to work out, but the nice thing about apps is that they can update and bring about these changes to kind of make it better. So overall, it's pretty enjoyable. It's pretty simple for a Harvest Moon game. I would kind of liken it a little bit to the 64 one. I would say the Nintendo 64 Harvest Moon, I would say, is what it's closest to, but I've been enjoying it. It's a pretty fun game. I mean, how can you not love a farming and simulation game where you raise animals and get married? It's like perfect. So I've been enjoying that one all month. Alright guys, that is it for my May favorites. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the things that I enjoyed this past month. Let me know what one of your favorite things was, because I'm always curious. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day. Until next time, happy reading. Bye!